slides on dormant until all 8 acts have performed. Calls cost 50 pence from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may be higher, and mobiles will be considerably more. 15 pence from every vote goes to the Royal Variety charity. Votes cast before the opening time will not be counted, but may still be charged. Ladies and gentlemen, they were brilliant. First act of the night, Taboo!
That's it for part one. Still to come tonight, we've got some precious rubies and a man who's perfectly frank. See you in a few minutes.
Welcome back to the second live semi-final of Britain's Got Talent. There are still 7 more acts to see tonight, and every single one of them is dreaming of a place at the Royal Variety Performance.
Now, it's very easy to tell which dressing room our next act is in tonight.
It's the only one with a sign on the door that says no casual clothes, no jeans and no trainers.
Yes, it's our singing doorman, Neil Fullard.
My name's Neil. I'm going to sing for you.
You've got the voice. You need to get the confidence.
Yes.
3 yeses.
We're going through to the semis.
Making it to the semi-final, it's the biggest achievement of my life. I've been doing the door on the clubs for 20 years, and I've come to a bit of a crossroads. I feel like I'm getting too old to do the job that I'm doing. This is probably the last chance to have a real good crack at my dream.
To see a nightclub bouncer sing like Frank Sinatra was a pretty special moment.
I've always thought I could sing, but I've only ever sung around the house. So I just thought I've got to force myself before I'm too old to maybe just give it a go.
That audition was the first time he'd ever performed in public. Tonight, he's performing in front of millions of people. I just hope that he doesn't lose his nerve.
Tonight, my biggest fear is my nerves. Working the doors over the years, nothing really scares me. But as soon as I get on the stage, the voice starts to quiver and the lips start to go, and so I'm just afraid that that could totally ruin the performance.
Here he is, the singing doorman, Neil Fullard.
That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April and shut down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune. When I'm back on top in June. I said that's life. Funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on your dream. But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this final world, it keeps spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. But I know one thing, each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life, but I can't deny it. Many times I thought of cutting out, but my heart won't buy it. But if there's nothing shaking come this July, I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball and die.
I loved it, really.
Because you were talking about your nose beforehand. You did all right?
Yeah, I've had a lot of coaching since then. I've had a good vocal coach, she's beautiful, and Priscilla sort of give me a good kick up the bum and sorted me out with that, really.
Good.
I've got to ask, I was intimidated by your big dormant friends on the first study. They're not here tonight, are they?
Yeah, they're here somewhere,
We'll have no trouble in here tonight.
No trouble
tonight.
Well done, mate. Judges, what did you make of that?
Well, Neil, I couldn't help but notice in today's newspapers that you said if Simon criticised your performance tonight, you and your mates were going to strangle him to death. So, what I would like to do is ask Simon to go first.
OK, I will. And if you think that kind of threat makes any difference to me, Piers... And I'm just going to say... Based on that, I thought you were absolutely fantastic. You know what, Neil, kidding aside, this is the first time I've seen you. Frank Sinatra is my favourite artist in the world. And what you've got to have, if you're going to do Frank Sinatra, you've got to have believability, you've got to be cool, and you've got to have swagger. And you haven't got the best voice in the world, but there's something about you that makes it special. And I'm really happy that you did fantastically well tonight.
Thank you, Simon. Amanda?
Yeah, I'll have to say, after watching your little video then, I was incredibly nervous for you, because I know this is about the second time in your whole life that you've sung. Yeah. What I love about you is you've got this massive, tough exterior, but really you're this soft little mushy thing inside. A bit like Simon.
It's the opposite of you.
But you made it count, you know, you made it count tonight. You sang well, you sang really confidently.
Really
You've got sex appeal in a really odd way.
Thank you.
What do you think, Piers?
I think Simon hit the nail on the head. It's about, to do Sinatra, you've got to swagger. And you've just got this way about you when you walked out and when you're singing, you look like you are Frank Sinatra. And I love that about you. Real charm.
Well done, Neil. They loved you. And if you loved him, if you think Neil should be in the final, the number to call is 09011 32 22 02. But not yet. The lines don't open till the end of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Neil Fuller!
That's it for part 2, but there are still 6 more acts, all desperately fighting for a place in Saturday night's big final. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back to Britain's Got Talent and the second live semi-final of the week. 2 down, 6 to go. Plenty more talent to come tonight.
Next up are an all-girl group who dance to hip-hop and high heels. Now, I spoke to someone very much in the know about this, and they told me that dancing in high heels is very, very tricky. That's what you said, wasn't it?
It's a nightmare, love. An absolute nightmare. The Ruby Girls.
We're the Ruby Girls. We're a dance act.
Very sassy, very girls out on the town. I like that.
Yes. I am going to say yes.
You have 3 yeses.
The one thing that brings us together is to pursue our goal to become professional dancers. We're all best friends, and we just love spending time together. Every spare moment we have, we're rehearsing, you know, building up to this show, we're rehearsing until midnight every night.
They're sexy, they're confident, they've got great figures. They will really liven the evening up.
They have really, I think, got to step it up massively tonight to even have a chance of getting through.
The choreography we do, you'd normally see people doing in trainers, which obviously is a lot easier. We do it in very high heels. It makes us something different. Hopefully it makes us sexy as well.
There's so many dance groups in the finals.